Alrighty, what's good, y'all? It's Catch on Yenica, and today I'm going to be doing my PlayStation 5 live stream predictions for the showcase. I know the event is going to be September 16th, so you know what I'm saying we got a lot of predictions. A lot of things are still up in the air, including like the price, the games. So a lot of stuff, we're going to basically predict some of that stuff. But in case you're new to the channel, my name is Catch on Yenica. OnlineProdigy360. You guys know me as that. That's my gamer tag. But yeah, pretty much I do gaming related videos here, gaming discussions, pretty much everything. So if you like that type of content, definitely subscribe to my channel. But yeah, so I'm finna get into some of my predictions. I know this is kind of new. I'm still learning how to use OBS and everything. But as far as my first prediction, honestly, let's go into the price. We're just gonna go nitty gritty right into the price. This price is very important. If you know Sony, and I'm just gonna be tinkering around here. If you know Sony has messed up severely with price in the past. We've seen it with the PlayStation 3, pretty much mainly the PlayStation 3, and in some ways the PlayStation Vita. They're usually it's either too expensive or it's just like, yeah, they either get it expensive or it's the right price. So pretty much, what I'm thinking is, since Microsoft already announced their price for this thing, I'm thinking that it's going to be about, I don't know. I see $3.99 to $4.99 US dollars. I feel like it's going to be that because I don't think they want to sell it at a loss. Remember back when PlayStation 3 was just announced, right? You guys remember that whole $5.99 US dollars press conference? That was not a pretty situation. So in this situation, and even with that, right, they actually sold the PlayStation 3 at a loss. It was a huge loss, a huge, huge loss. That system really cost like $800 something, but they sold it at a $200 loss at $600. That's just talking about the PlayStation 2 backwards compatibility one. The 80 gigabyte one, that's a whole different story. But the 60 gig was $600. PlayStation 4, they got that right. $400 was the highest anybody wanted to go. So when we go into this new generation, a lot of people are thinking, okay, well, a lot of casual gamers will expect to pay the same that they paid for the PlayStation 4. But us hardcore gamers, we know the amount of technology that they're packing in both, not just PlayStation 5, but Xbox Series X, it's some crazy technology. It's some crazy shit, So they're basically going to have to up the price somehow or sell these systems at a severe loss because they're basically PCs at this point. So Microsoft, I can't remember what they did. I think their system is about, I don't know, how much is that thing, like $399 or something? They got like 2 tiers, but their highest, I think the highest that they got is like $400. So I highly doubt that PlayStation will do that. I think PlayStation, their situation is they're going to be a little bit more expensive compared to the Xbox Series X. However, they're going to have the better games at launch. I think that's what's happening because Xbox is missing like, what's it called? Halo. They're not getting Halo at launch. I know a lot of other games that should have been that are huge Xbox exclusives will not be there on the day one. So that's something that PlayStation has an edge over. Now, honestly, am I going to get a PlayStation 5 at launch? No. I don't like getting every console at launch. The only consoles that I've ever gotten exactly at launch are the PlayStation 4 and the PS Vita. And those systems, I only regret getting the PS4 at launch because I didn't feel like the game library was that comparable to what the PlayStation 3 had, even till this day. But like the PlayStation Vita was a different story. I actually enjoyed that. But my thing is, I don't like how the system looks. I think it's too bulky. By the way, this is also a Q&A, so if you guys have any questions or you guys have any predictions, let me know in the chat. I know this is probably this is probably my second live stream on this channel. I think it's my second live stream on this channel. I'm not sure. But yeah. So yeah, let me know. But honestly, as far as that PlayStation, what was I going about? Yeah, as far as that price, it's gonna be kind of expensive. As far as the games, I think the games are gonna be lit. I don't think Ratchet and Clank is going to be there on launch, and I'm kind of sad about that because that game looks fire. I think what else is going to come out for that system? Spider-Man Miles Morales, I think it's called. I think that might be a launch window game, but it's still going to be close to launch. So I think that will be lit. I mean, plus you got the whole Marvel's Avengers game, right? And Spider-Man is an exclusive character for PlayStation. Bruh, you cannot tell me that PlayStation is not going to win for the launch. I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong if that game's not launched, but like, I'm pretty sure that game is going to be at launch. So the fact that you could only, and I think PlayStation is playing a lot of exclusives here. They're playing an exclusive game. So if you're getting all these exclusive titles on PlayStation from the get-go, bruh, no one's gonna be that butthurt about paying an extra $50 to $100 for the PlayStation 5. You know, yeah. So I think that's my opinion on that. Now one thing I do want to do, and it's something I've always wanted to do on this channel, I want to do predictions for video games that could come to PlayStation 5. Because we talked so far in this live stream, we talked about the launch of the game, of the system. And we also talked about, what else did we talk about? We talked about the price too. But if we can also talk about the games that could be coming out in the future for this console, I think that would be really huge. So as far as the games that are coming out for the system, honestly, I think these are the games I think should be. Or matter of fact, let's say what will be coming out and then what should be. So we'll start off with what will be. As far as the games that will be coming out on this system, we already know there has to be another Last of Us game, or at least something exclusive from Naughty Dog. I think it's not too out of the blue to say that Naughty Dog might make a whole new IP, because we got a new IP with PlayStation 3. We got Uncharted, that was new on PlayStation 3, and we got Last of Us at the end of the life cycle. We've been playing around with The Last of Us for in Uncharted since PlayStation 4. We only ever saw technically one PlayStation 4 game of Uncharted. So you can either say Uncharted will be coming back. I don't know, but that'd be a cool move. Uncharted 5, I don't know if it's possible. Don't spoil the ending of A Thieves End for me. But we can either see that, we can either see a Last of Us 3, or we can see a whole new game that's like an action-adventure game, similar to Uncharted, like a combination of the two. Who knows? As far as, what else we got? Man, I'm trying to think. What else we got in the system? We have not seen a new Infamous game, so you can see Infamous in the future, or a new Sucker Punch. They'll probably do Ghost of Tsushima or whatever they're doing. But, like, I feel like we deserve a new Infamous game. Who else? God of War is a given. I think they already announced that, maybe. I'm not sure if God of War... Is it 5 now? Yeah, probably God of War 5. I guess that will be coming out. That's a given. Yeah, I think that's, off the top of my head, that's what I know of. That's like pretty much givens. Those are huge games, but like we see them every generation. Now let's get into the wish list. This wish list, a lot of YouTubers, they do these wish list videos, but it's stuff that's like, it's so personalized that like it wouldn't actually do anything for the system if it was out, This wish list I'm about to give you guys is actually going to be something that will be very beneficial for Sony, because it will help them stick out. It'll help them stand out. So as far as what Sony can do, right? Let me see if this is nice. I can make this background. It's lit now. We're lit now. All right, cool. So as far as what Sony can do during this whole thing that they got going on for the PlayStation 5, these are the games that they need to put out. Sony needs to put out, as I mentioned before, we need a new Infamous game, or a whole new open world Infamous game, type game from Sucker Punch. It'd be cool if they got their hands on Spider-Man, but let's get a whole nother superhero. Like, they can get a whole nother superhero game, or they can do another continuation of Infamous. I would really love it if Infamous got the same kind of like mainstream attention that Uncharted got because it has so much potential. Now, as far as other games that we haven't seen in a long time, tell me what happened to Mod Nation Racers. Mod Nation Racers was a very lit game and it was very underrated. A lot of people called it a Mario Kart clone. I actually call it a Mario Kart killer because you can literally create your own levels on that game. You can create your own maps. There are not many racing games that can do that. So honestly, I would say we can get a Mod Nation Racers 2, you know? Let's get a Mod Nation Racers 2. The gameplay was amazing. You could play with 12 to 15 characters. Like, come on now. That is lit. I think we got to get a whole nother Mod Nation Racers game. We need, I know there's a lot of mixed opinions about this, but PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale 2. The biggest problem, in my opinion, with PlayStation All-Stars when it was on PlayStation 3 was the lack of enough characters that are just Sony exclusive characters. We got a lot of, like we got Raiden, however you say it, from Metal Gear Solid. I think that's like, why would we need to get third party characters like that? Like we had way too many. We had Big Daddy from BioShock. Like if we can just get some exclusive characters, that would be lit. Some exclusive characters. Because it's been how many years since the last PlayStation All Stars game? We went through the whole PlayStation 5 thing. So we definitely, I feel like we have a lot more people that we can use. We can use the people from like, what games came out? We can use Knack. Knack is a cool character. We can use Knack for this game. We can use who else we got? That chick from that chick from not Heavenly Sword. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Horizon Zero Dawn or whatever. We can use her. We can use the guy from Bloodborne. I don't know. We can use a couple people, a couple of those guys that came out on PlayStation 4. We can even use the main character from Infamous Second Son. Like we can use a lot of people. So I'd say let's get that. We can get Sully. Let's get Sully from Uncharted because we never had anybody else from Uncharted besides Nathan Drake. We can use a couple people. We can use a couple people from Uncharted. We've had so many Uncharted games so far. Why not? There's so many other people that they can use, but that's my whole point. Just make it brief. Let's get PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale back. Now, a game that I probably won't play. No, matter of fact, we'll get to that later. That's a good one. Let's get a Jack and Daxter 4, a Jack 4. That game was amazing. Fans clearly want to see a sequel for that, so I think that would be huge. And I feel like they had so many good games back in PS2 days that like they can touch mainstream and have mainstream kid-friendly type exclusives again to really combat anything from Nintendo, Because whether or not you guys like it, Nintendo is a direct competitor to Sony in certain aspects. It's the three, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony. So if you really want to bury Nintendo in the dust, y'all got to get some kid-friendly games that people will actually want to play, like mainstream. But yeah, put Jack and Daxter in there. Put a new Sly Cooper in there. You already got Ratchet and Clank, so that's cool. Maybe make a new IP that caters to those guys, something similar to that. Who else we got? Now, on to some games that I probably won't be playing personally, but I feel like should be making a return to Sony because it's just been a long time. Let's get a new Twisted Metal game. If you don't know about Twisted Metal, it was like this. I guess it was like a racing combat type game with this jacked clown with the chainsaw named Sweet Tooth. It was a lit game from what I've heard, and it was one of Sony's flagship, exclusives. So let's get that back. Twisted Metal for PS5. One game that a lot of you guys, I know for a fact you guys forgot about these two. Let's get a new Siphon Filter game with, the game with Noah North, the guy that everyone forgets about. Let's get that because that was a cool third-person type shooter. Let's get that game back. And let's build that storyline so it can be comparable to like Uncharted level narratives, I think that would be a huge one. Who else we got? We can also get a new SOCOM. A lot of people like to brag about how SOCOM was amazing. Back in like PS2 days, it pushed online multiplayer. I think SOCOM might have been on PS3. I'm not sure, but I think SOCOM 4 is what would be the next one. So let's get a SOCOM 4 for PlayStation 5. What else do we have? Dang. I don't know what else could be here. There's a lot of other games we can get, man. Yeah, there's so many other games that they could do. As far as Sony exclusives, there's a lot of different avenues that they could take. They can go back to what they had in PS1. Medieval is one of them. They can go back to like all the older stuff. I think they need to really. The last time that Sony, I feel, in my personal opinion, the last time that Sony ever had like a huge exclusives presence was in most recent times PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3, they were fresh off of PlayStation 2. They just started making some new IPs, and it was like abundant with new IPs towards the end of its life cycle. I feel like we never saw that same like abundance of new IPs and just exclusives from Sony, from Sony in-house developers. I feel like we have not seen that since PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4 barely touched that. So if we can get the same level of exclusives that we got in PlayStation 3 days on PlayStation 5, we're lit. I think that's the best way we can go around it. Even if we get the same amount of, I think PlayStation 4, the biggest thing about PlayStation 4 was they got the third-party company's trust back, because they finally made a system that was easy to develop for. That was a cool thing. But they were so hungry with exclusives and all that stuff, and they still kind of are now, that they neglected to really revisit their own franchises, all of them, not just the ones that are extremely high in demand. I think they should really push that. But let's see what's going on here. Awesome. Yeah. So I think those are my predictions for this show. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this whole PlayStation 4 thing. PlayStation 5. I will be live streaming the PlayStation 5 reveal. That will be this Wednesday, September 16th at 4 p.m. It's going to be huge. This is literally probably going to break the internet, go trending on Twitter, everything. So I'm ready, and I'm ready to bring you guys alongside, because this is my first time that I'll be streaming a gaming, I guess second time. But like it'll be my first real time doing like a gaming live stream for like a Sony event. So I think if you guys want to check that out, definitely check it out on my channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I have two whole other YouTube channels outside of this. So one's a music channel, one's like a vlog and reaction type channel, and hair as well. This one's my gaming channel. So I'm really gonna I gotta make some more videos. I have my thoughts on like this whole Spider-Man Miles Morales thing. Or not that, just Spider-Man being exclusive to Sony for Avengers. So definitely check that one out. What else we got? I think that's almost everything, man. That is almost everything. Trying to think. Can I think of anything else? Let's see, PlayStation 4. I just got back into gaming on my PlayStation 4. The issue though is, the little cord, that little like USB cord that comes with the PS4. That John actually stopped working for me. Like it just completely stopped working for me. I guess the USB charger cable, it just died. So I have not been able to play my PlayStation 4 in about like 2-3 months. I don't know. And I've just been like playing it from my PlayStation Vita, but it's like it's not the same thing. It's really not the same thing. Like I would love to be able to. I gotta catch up on a lot of other games because, like, I told you guys a little bit earlier in this live stream, I didn't connect too well with the PlayStation 4. I got the PlayStation 4 almost as soon as it launched because I just wanted to jump on the wave. I got the PS3 a little bit too late, but I wanted to get the PlayStation 4 on time. So my whole thing with this system was I was thinking we would get everything from PlayStation 3, but better. And for me, we got a lot less. Like if you were into third party games like Call of Duty, and a whole lot of other stuff, you would be really happy. But like if you were into like Sony exclusives that didn't get enough praise, like Mod Nation Racers or PlayStation All Stars, a lot of the stuff that happened like after 2011, 2012, then you would probably not be as happy. I was also hoping for like a Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I think that would be. Yeah, 4. Or like a Raging Blast 3 that never came. So bottom line is I was very upset with the PlayStation 4, so I didn't play it a lot. But I have games, and I forgot I had games on there. I have Batman Arkham City, right? Batman Arkham City. I got the whole collection apparently. Batman Arkham Asylum. What else do I have? I've got what is I think Batman Arkham Knight. I think that's the new one that just dropped. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's the new one that just dropped. It didn't just drop, but you know what I'm saying. Like it was still a thing. Like when I got it, I think I got all these for free either with like PlayStation Plus or like there was some kind of promotion going on. But yeah, so I got that. It was lit. I just have not beaten any of those. I have Uncharted 4. I've been trying to play Uncharted 4, and there's one level I'm stuck on. There's one level I'm definitely stuck on, so I'm trying my best to figure that whole situation out. And what else do I have? I beat Infamous Second Son. That's my favorite game on PlayStation 4 right now, so I'm pretty happy about that. Who else? What else do I got? Yeah, I don't know, man. I got Knack. Knack was my first game that I got on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. I keep mixing. See, this is why I hate new generations. I keep mixing up the consoles, man. But yeah, there was a lot of consoles that there's a lot of games that I have on PlayStation 4 that I just never really play like that. But I'm trying to get the Ratchet and Clank game that dropped recently, or at least like a couple of years ago. I want to play that so I can really understand what's going on with the PS5 one. Um, what else do I want? I want the Spider-Man game. I think that'd be cool. And I think I would probably get like a Call of Duty game at some point. I've always said I wanted a Call of Duty game. I never really got around it. But I'd love to have a Call of Duty game. I might even get PlayStation Plus when that happens. But yeah, I'd love to get that. Um, one question, by the way, one question I did get. It was like a little while ago. I've always been asked if I was gonna do like Let's Plays on this channel. I do like Let's Plays and I love watching them. Like people like cats like Cabanamani, I can't say his name. Cabanamani, I think 456. Oh my gosh, that is a tongue twister. But I loved playing. I loved watching his Let's Plays. I love watching Super Saiyan Paul. Who else do I like watching? It's a lot of gamers I love watching, man. I grew up watching Let's Plays, and I've always wanted to do them too. I just never had the time. That's the issue. Like stuff like this, like gaming discussions, talking about like the latest news and stuff. That's usually what I have time for. But like, and once I start doing this stuff like full time or at least like part time, I'm probably gonna start gaming and like doing some real legit live streams. I think that'd be crazy. So something I'm definitely looking forward to. But yeah, um, Let's see if we can backtrack. For anybody who's just joined the live stream, welcome to the live stream. I'm OnlineProdigy360. We're doing PlayStation 5 predictions. So if you have any predictions, let me know in the chat down below. As far as my predictions, what I said was the price for the PlayStation 5. Probably one of the biggest things that anyone's, really speculating right now. Xbox just announced their price. So what I'm thinking and what I told everybody else was they are pretty much going to, what are they going to do? They're going to release this system at like $400 for like the digital one, $500 for the physical media one. And yeah, they're just going to be saved by the games they release with it, So I think that's pretty much what we can expect from PS5. Let's see, do I have anything else? Let me know what kind of videos you want to see on this channel. I know I'm pretty much just like going off of like how I feel, I might upload some more videos. I try to upload more videos more consistently, that's for sure. I love gaming, so as you guys can see, so I'd love to, make some more gaming videos. I don't really get to do this stuff, that often, so I think that's lit. And I love live streams too. I live stream on my other channels. I love it. But yeah, let me know what you want to see. If you want me to do gaming news, I'll try my best to keep up with it. I'll keep it PlayStation though, because I love PlayStation. But I'll probably just like react to like the stuff I really mess with. As far as like gaming, I can't do Let's Plays just yet. I don't have all the equipment, but like I can do my live streams. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys like this video, please make sure to like, comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Everything's down below in the description. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys soon. And make sure to turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.